the OSPRI New Zealand Land Information API. We were tasked with making property data from Land Information New Zealand available to the NAID application, which sounds pretty straightforward. But our solution had to be flexible to an unknown infrastructure state. It also had to make sure the client application didn't need to make significant architectural changes. Given the size of our team, it needed to be low maintenance. Maintenance of the source data needed to be easy to automate, source code needed to be easily maintainable, and deployment process needed to be largely automated. Given limited resources, our solution needed to be reusable and extensible. If new datasets were required, like Stats New Zealand administration boundaries, it needed to be easily expanded to expose these datasets without significant development effort. In the solution's operational context, it needed to be secure. Whilst most of the current datasets are available openly, being able to restrict access ensures we can comply with any of the conditions applied to any licenses. The solution needed to be hosted on OSPRI infrastructure and remain available in line with OSPRI SLAs. This meant we couldn't rely on existing services from third parties, as our main client application has very strict downtime rules. Our Land Information API meets all of these challenges. Our API uses GraphQL to allow users to request exactly the data they need, including related data models, all in a single request. By building our API on a Postgres/PostGIS foundation, we are ensuring we have excellent support for spatial querying, as well as reducing costs related to any hosting arrangements. Our API is built in Python, using the Django framework as its web interface. This ensures our API is easy to maintain, as well as supported in numerous deployment contexts. The GeoDjango module allows for direct coupling to spatial functions within PostGIS, and the Django REST framework provides our API with strong token-based authentication. The combination of chosen technologies ensures our API can be deployed quickly across multiple environments, operating systems, and locations. But all of that doesn't mean anything if none of it works, so let's take a look at a demo. Here, we're asking the API for the geometry of a given parcel in well-known text. Pretty simple. Now, we're going to traverse through the title parcel associations and the title owners to retrieve the owner of this particular parcel, as well as the geometry. Again, pretty simple. Let's say we're going to display this geometry in a web map, so we need GeoJSON and WGS84. Cool. Let's get a bit more complex. We're going to retrieve parcels with both well-known text in NZTM and GeoJSON in WGS84 with the owner info and the regional council and mesh block. We're going to use a query variable here so we can pass mouse clicks through. Nice.